Good morning everyone. Welcome to Ujjwala IAS Academy. So we are trying to cover current affairs in the form of MCQs for helping you in the upcoming exam of UPSC Prelims 2020. So today we will discuss the MCQs of 16th May, and you can also join us on our Telegram channel where we upload all these PPTs. So before starting the video, let's see what are the 10 topics which we are going to discuss in today's MCQs. So here is the list is given, you can see. And please do take a pause when you see questions on the screen, answer it first, then see the explanation part and try to get at least 7 questions correct out of 10. So be consistent, regularly watch our videos, and let's start our today's MCQs with question number 1. So question number 1 is with reference to Bureau of Police Research and Development. Statement first, BPRD was set up with the objective to modernize the Indian police forces. Second, it is a think tank under the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. So here the correct option is A, that is 1 only, and statement second is incorrect because it works under the aegis of Ministry of Home Affairs, not Ministry of Personnel, and it was set up in 1970, and it is the center's police think tank and has evolved as a multifaceted consultancy organization. And context is that it has come out with a report that is fake news and disinformation, how to spot and investigate. It is to help the investigators identify fake news, visuals and texts aimed to spreading communal violence, hatred or panic among the people. Now question number 2 is with reference to Bonn Convention. Statement first, the convention aims to conserve migratory species within their migratory ranges. Second, it was signed under the observation of United Nations Environment Programme, that is UNEP. So the correct option here is C, that is both the given statements are correct. So Bonn Convention or Migratory Species is an environmental treaty of the UN that provides a global platform for the conservation of migratory animals and their habitats, and it was signed in 1979 in Germany and under the observation of UNEP, and it aims to conserve migratory species within their migratory range and brings together the states through which migratory animals passes. And India has become a party of this convention since 1983. And context is that the World Migratory Bird Day was observed on 9th May with the theme Birds Connect Our World. That's why it was in news. Now question number 3 is with reference to Battle of Haldi Ghati. Statement first, the battle was fought between Maharana Pratap and the Mughal forces led by Akbar. Second, the Mughals emerged victorious in the battle. So here the correct option is B, that is second only, and statement first is incorrect because the battle of Haldi Ghati was fought between Maharana Pratap and Mughal forces led by Man Singh, not led by Akbar in 1576. And here the image of Maharana Pratap is given. He was the 13th Rajput king of Mewar in Rajasthan, and he became the king of Mewar in 1572 after the death of his father Uday Singh II. And though Mughal forces were emerged victorious in the battle, but they failed to capture Maharana Pratap. And context is that recently 488th birth anniversary of Maharana Pratap was observed on 9th May. Now question number 4 is, who among the following was referred to as his political guru by Mahatma Gandhi? So the correct option here is B, that is Gopal Krishna Gokhale. So Gopal Krishna Gokhale was a popular face of Indian National Congress and led the moderate nationalists in the early years of independence movement. You must be knowing that there were two groups, moderates and extremists. He belongs to moderate group. And he also founded the Servants of India Society in 1905, whose members took vows of lifelong service to the underprivileged. And he founded the Ranade Institute of Economics and started English Weekly that is the Hitwada, means people's paper, and he was referred as political guru, mentor and guide by Mahatma Gandhi. And context is that Gopal Krishna Gokhale's 154th birth anniversary was observed on 9th May. Now question number 5 is Nakula sector recently news is a mountain pass located in which of the following states of India? So the correct option is B, that is Sikkim. So here is the map is given, and recently it was in news because the face-off between Indian and Chinese soldiers took place in the Nakula sector near Pangong So, and Pangong So is a lake is located in UT of Ladakh and is world's highest saltwater lake. Meanwhile, do check out is Sangpo, not Sangpo. Pangong So lake is included in Ramsar site or not. Also name the sites which are located in UTs of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh and are named under Ramsar site. Now question number 6 is recently Operation Shakti was in news. Statement first, India conducted its first nuclear test under this code name. Second, nuclear devices were tested at Pokhran in Rajasthan. Third, the tests were conducted by former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who led the scientific team. Fourth, with these experiments, India publicly declared itself as a nuclear power. So here the correct option is B, because statement first is incorrect, and statement first is incorrect because in 1974 India conducted its first nuclear test and the code name was Smiling Buddha, and it was also being done at Pokhran in Rajasthan. And second nuclear test took place in 1998 with the code name Operation Shakti, and here 5 nuclear tests were done, in which first being a fusion bomb test and remaining 4 were fission bomb tests. And after Pokhran 2, Vajpayee held that India has become a nuclear state, and then India became 6th country in the world to join this league. Now question number 7 is recently COVID vitamin D link was in news. Statement first, vitamin D is known to modulate the response of white blood cells. Second, it helps in preventing WBCs from releasing too many inflammatory cytokine. Third, SARS-CoV-2 virus is known to cause a cytokine storm, as we have to find out incorrect. So here the correct option is D, because all the given statements are correct. And the new study shows that Italy and Spain, both of which have experienced high COVID-19 mortality rate, have lower average vitamin D level than most of northern European countries, and partially because people in southern Europe, particularly the elderly, avoid strong sun, while skin pigmentation also reduces natural vitamin D synthesis. So this study has tried to establish a link between COVID-19 and vitamin D. Now question number 8 is recently immunity passports and risk-free certificates were in news. Statement first, these would enable people to travel or return to work based on the assumption that having contracted the disease once, they would be immune to it for a considerable period of time. Second, the WHO is also promoting the use of such certificates. So here the correct option is A, because statement second is incorrect, and statement second is incorrect because WHO has warned against such kind of certificates, since there was no evidence yet that a person infected with COVID-19 could not get the infection again, and use of such certificates may therefore increase the risk of continued transmission. Now question number 9 is recently the Pashtun Tehfuz movement was in news. So what is the purpose of this movement? And the correct option is B, that is to secure Pashtun human rights. So basically it is a social movement for Pashtun human rights based in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan, And recently this moment was in news because Sardar Muhammad Arif Wazir, who was a Pashtun political leader in Pakistan, was fatally wounded in a drive-by shooting by unidentified men, and formally this movement was named as Mehshood Tehfuz, which means protection, and it was formed in 2014. Now question number 10 is Lepu Lake Pass is a tri-junction. Which of the following country or countries are located on this tri-junction? So the correct option here is D, that is none of the above. So here is the map is given, and Lepu Lake is a Himalayan pass on the border between India's Uttarakhand state and the Tibet region of China near their tri-junction with Nepal. So it is a tri-junction between India, China and Nepal. So that's all in our today's MCQs. Hope you guys are liking the lecture, and if you want to contact us, these are the details. You can contact us, and if you want information regarding UPPSC examination and its test series, you can also call us. We are always there to help you. So stay safe, stay healthy, have a nice day, and thank you.